Hey there everyone. Before we start like usual today, you'll be watching a quick compilation and analysis of a party member that was supposed to be included in the last episode, but my dumbass didn't realize how much time I would already have spent in the previous video. Once all that is said and done, we will continue like normal. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, cool audio glitch there. Oh, there's no save crow nearby. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna be very transparent with you right now. I'm just gonna be safe scumming. I don't fucking care anymore. If I lose a party member to a death move from, like, what is it, the mutant or whatever, I'll roll with it. Or, like, not even just a mutant, just from anyone. Because there are some enemies that are not mutants that also have death moves. If that happens, I'll roll with it. I'll just, you know, move on from that. But I really don't feel like losing party members here. I want to get, like, you'll see why I'm doing this in a bit. Oh yeah, ignore my party, by the way. That was when I had to get all those 500 fucking mags. And getting all those 500 mags also comes with the risk of me over-leveling, so isn't that lovely? Alright, that's enough bitching. Hey, man. We're gonna be going through all your shit today. Wait a minute. Do I even have enough to... Wait, what the fuck? Wait, I didn't have 50 mags, though. Is that intentional? That doesn't feel intentional. Did I just experience a bug in the definitive... Well, fucking course I did. It's a new game. Newer, I guess. Fucking, I don't care who... You know what, Harvey? I feel like you're gonna win. Wow, yeah, I was right. Yeah, wait, what the fuck? I had 15. Why did you... Harvey, the goat. That was first try, too. Wait, I'm fucking stupid. I could have just done this and then got to Clint.
Oh, I hate myself so much sometimes.
Dude, what? Harvey sweep? Holy shit. Yeah, I could have just totally used this to get Clint last. Ugh. This is what I get for writing it in a joke and then just doing something spur of the moment off script. Dude, it really is just a Harvey sweep. He's been doing this first try every time so far. Yep, there's the 500 I would have needed for Clint. God damn it. Oh, well, the sweep has ended. Never mind. Alright, you're getting swapped out. Alright, Geese, it's your time to shine. Let's fucking go. And there's a lot more opponents than I remember there being. Jesus, Geese, you're just fucking sweeping the whole fucking thing. You know, now that I'm doing this, you're probably thinking, why didn't I just save Scum for Beastborn and Rooster? That's a good question. You know, maybe I should have, actually, now that I think about it. Sorry. So yeah, this is the final opponent. He takes 2 bullets. Oh, fuck. God damn it. If you don't mind losing a party member to him, you can just continue on from here, and he will die with the next shot in his next game. How about you, Harvey? Oh! Holy shit, Harvey sweep returns. Oh yeah, that's right. He gives you a weapon. Gold standard of fancy weaponry. Oh, Jesus Christ. We'll do something with that money in the sooner or later. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? Oh. Sacrificed 12 men, and all I got was a lousy paint bucket. Buckets is another glass cannon archetype. High damage and high agility, but low defenses and HP. However, Buckets takes damage to another level on his own, as he can equip 2 whole weapons. When you first recruit Buckets, he comes with Bullet Tap, a multi-hit attack that is honestly all he really needs to put in work. But of course, if that was all he had, it would make for a very boring party member. So he has plenty of other attacks that offer high damage. Another notable one is his next to last learnable skill, Heads or Tails, which deals an absurd amount of damage but has a 50-50 chance of either working or failing. Well, actually, it seems to be a 70% chance, so hey, maybe his luck is that good. And if that wasn't enough, you can get Bucket's best gun immediately when you recruit him. It's given to you right from the very man who did all the Russian Roulette things, after all. Sure, he can wield 2 guns, but already having one of his best in slot weapons out of the gate is just really fucking good. Alright, that's fucking, look at his attack stat, that's fucking good. So what's his downside? It's withdrawal. It's always fucking withdrawal. I fucking hate Buckets is a joy addict, and withdrawal fucks up his damage output a lot. So you'll have to manage that if you decide to risk the lives of your party members for the Cyclops. But surely when paired with joy, Buckets becomes a monster with damage, right? No. None of his attacks can crit. This is definitely for balancing, because his attack stat gets absurdly high from his 2 weapons without crits. And again, you just get his best gun when you get him. Giving him auto crits after that would make the game so fucking easy that you'd have a harder time finishing a game of poker where you can see your opponent's hand at all times. Overall, Buckets is the perfect party member to nab if you want absurdly high damage, just at the cost of withdrawal and probably losing some party members to Russian Roulette if you don't save scum or are playing pain mode with its limited saves. He's the grand prize for a master gambler. And yes, this analysis is on the short side because beyond his bullet tap, the majority of his skills can be summarized as Oog, B hit big damage number, big strong. For trivia, Buckets has his own sprite for the roulette, but this is normally impossible to see due to him joining your party after you clear the whole fucking thing. Possibly a failsafe, I guess. If you were curious, Dingaling considers Buckets to have, maybe, been the hardest sprites to create. Speaking of sprites, Buckets also has an unused sprite that shows him with scars on his arms like so. It went unused, however, so he may not actually look like this. Or he could. Maybe you could make a little fan game about it. Who knows? And lastly, you know how Clint was second place on being the least recruited party member? Buckets is the king of not being recruited. And in case you haven't figured out what 2 plus 2 equals, no one likes playing the roulette minigame after the 3 rounds you're forced into. But I mean, your party members are expendable, so who's it really hurting? Alright, now that we're here, now we can fight the Dojo Buster. Quick look at the team that we have here. Since this motherfucker cost me 500 mags, I'm gonna put him to the test and see if it was worth it. Then I brought along RT for some of his fun things here. Okay, yeah, there it is. He can cause some burning, weirdness. Gonna see how he is too. And then Geese, I'll talk about why I'm bringing him along as soon as we get into fight. Alright. It's time to fight Dojo Buster. I'm gonna be up front now. The Dojo Buster is an incredibly hard fight. He has 27k health, and he hits like a truck. If your party member gets hit by him, don't be surprised if they end up going down. Or they get that badly wounded. In case it wasn't obvious why I brought along Geese here, he has an element called Animal. And Dojo Buster is weak to Animal. So you can bring along Geese here to make the fight somewhat easier. It's not an instant win, but he helps a lot. Alright, let's cause some burning. Physical resist. Oh yeah, that's another real good thing about Geese here. Since his attacks are magical, he can just ignore that defend right out. Geese, good. Whoa. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do this with Brad. There we go. Yeah, fair enough. Here, Brad, since you're going, like, last, let's have you heal him. There we go. So yeah, if you're struggling against Dojo Buster, just bring Geese along. He will help a lot. I mean, fuck, he's doing 1,000 per turn. You can definitely helpful here. Jesus. I never really used Geese in this fight. This is my first time actually bring him along. Well, okay, I probably used him before actually, but this is the first time in recent memory I can remember bringing him along. I did not realize he was this effective. Man. And he has poison too, so shit. Really just makes this whole fight. Ugh. I'm just repeating myself, sorry. Oh. And there we go, we got the Dojo Buster. Ooh, and a sleeper hold. Oh wait, I'm not reading these. Shit, I should be reading these. Same look I give Master Friday every day. He respects you. Tiger Man does whatever a tiger can. Swings a spear, bares his claws. Lots of cuts, you'll need some gauze. Look out! Here comes the Tiger Man. Tiger Man is a party member that has access to the combo dial, and he makes really good use of that combo dial, dealing an absurd amount of damage to a target. Despite all of his skills saying they are a half-hearted spear move, they all hit pretty damn hard and have a high chance of inflicting bleed. Tiger Man is also really speedy. It is extremely rare to ever see him moving last outside of your party. Generally, Tiger Man is a force to be reckoned with, inflicting some good ass damage, outspeeding most enemies, and ensuring bleed is active basically 24/7. Not bad for a purely offense focused party member. Like, he will put in the work. So what's his downside? Wait. No. No, please don't. No. Not another Joy Addict. Please, I don't want to edit any more withdrawal flashes. No. No. Yes, Tiger Man suffers from withdrawals. While this tanks his damage hard, he is actually strong enough to still do some minimal damage with his basic combo attacks, unlike Clint, Brad, and hell, any of the other combo dial party members now that I think about it. He is also fairly frail outside of withdrawal due to his low HP. So whenever he is suffering withdrawal, don't be surprised if a straight hit either downs him or wounds him badly. And with Tiger Man also having a 200% target rate, don't expect enemies to ignore him either. Tiger Man's skills can actually crit, unlike our bucket-wearing compatriot, however. So if you like using Joy, then Tiger Man will be one of the best users of the drug, with his combo and finisher dealing absurd damage. His other problem is that he has Rage Ironhead syndrome, hard focus on offense. While this isn't the end of the world, this does make Tiger Man really simple and straightforward, as his newer skills are basically a better version of his last. Aside from SP costs, of course. So his subpar SP amount can force Tiger Man to use his weaker skills. Don't get me wrong, Tiger Man's damage is impressive. but don't expect them to do much else beyond hitting big damage numbers. Overall, Tiger Man is a damage-dealing machine that pumps out consistently high damage, as long as you manage his withdrawals. Let the guy have a catnap every once in a while and he'll make you really damn proud. If you don't like using Joy, one other consideration is using Terry. Yes, stick with me here. With Terry's hype up, he can raise Tiger Man's chances of inflicting crits. So, yeah, you don't have to use Joy. I mean, it won't be guaranteed, but it'll be way higher than normal. Just giving you ideas. I don't know. You do you. For trivia, Tiger Man was one of the few party members that existed all the way back in Lisa the Painful's beta, alongside Mr. Stone Ramon here and even Birdie. Oh yeah, I just realized I forgot to mention Birdie was there in the beta too. My bad. Tiger Man's name in said beta used to be Tigray. And with all this beta talk, Tiger Man was originally not going to be the Dojo Buster. Instead, it was going to be, whoever the hell this guy is. Yeah, I can see why it was changed. In the art collection, there is an unused spray of Tiger Man without his poncho. Man, this feels so weird seeing him like this. But it is unconfirmed if this is actually what he looks like. But then again, it would be pretty badass. And lastly, it's time to talk about the elephant in the room that's been here since Geese joined. The animal heads. Tiger Man's Tiger Head equip asks the following question. Is this even a mask? This implies that Tiger Man's Tiger Head may not be fake, similar to how Carp's Fish Head has this description on screen here. However, Geese doesn't seem to count, as it specifically calls his a mask, along with his roulette sprite revealing the truth. What does this all mean? I don't know. Write a fan theory about it or something. Yeah, now we have the Dojo Buster. Half-hearted spear move. Of course. Things can you equip? Oh, all these, I guess. Shit. Okay. Alright. Let's go see where that one guy is. Oh, well, he's up there. Okay. Let's go get Bob. Let him know we dealt with his little cat problem. One fun fact I will let you know is, if you fight the Dojo Buster and you end up losing, you actually won't get a game over. He will kick you out of the fight, and you'll be left at 1 HP with all your party. Why? I don't know. It just happens. It's a little bizarre. Was that honey? He's gone? Yep. I better get back to defending my dojo's honor. Yuck, yuck. Later, young pupil. He may not be much of a fighter. Man, if he isn't a funny little guy. Shit, I did the mistake again. God damn it. Oh well. Welcome, stranger. Say, you look like you get bullied a lot. Need a boost in self-confidence? Want to fit into your summer swimsuit? And you've come to the right place. The profound creed that all true martial artists live by. We have enough to get one. Yes. Oh. 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 Never give up. So yeah, the student creed does nothing. literally nothing. The only thing you get out of that is an achievement. And that's it. Do I recommend saving after doing that? No. Alright, anyway. Yep. Now what the fuck am I gonna do? Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to go there. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get healed real quick. Oh. Oh, shit. Buckets wanders off into the night while the gang sleeps. God damn it, Buckets. My 1,800 bags. It's a slightly less wealthy now. Oh. How am I gonna recover? Alright, RT, you were very handy, but I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't want to deal with the... Oh, man, but there's a lot of people with withdrawal in here. Yeah, this part looks good. Ugh. Those guys look really ugly. We'll talk about them later. Wait, did I ever talk to you? Oh, I did. Oh, wait, what the hell? This is new. Originally, with Shardy here, you had to go into your menu and then use the item, like the map, so that he would interact with it. I did not realize you could just talk to him now in Definitive Edition. That's really weird. Is that a map? Or chart? Whatever it's called. It is. Whoa, it smells. Garbage Island, huh? Well, I could take you to this island. What did you say? Saddle up. To Garbage Island. Oh, we're here. He sniffs you. I don't like your smell. Go away. Is that so? Hey, friend. Haven't seen you before. You look cool. Please come in. Alright, cool. Welcome to Garbage Island. Damn it, Brad. Just down the way is a bar. It's way too dangerous to go to. Only badasses can live long enough to get there. Laugh, for in laughter is all evil present. but it is sanctified and absolved by its own bliss. Now fuck off. Great. Now, if you remember, we got the garbage map from those fishmen all the way back in the swamp. In case you were wondering where we got this map from. Sometimes, it's okay to be sensitive. Hey, outsider. To be honest, I like the way you smelled before. I hate this island. Poor guy. Alright. Time to play the one main attraction here. Well, actually, let me interact with this guy up here first. I'm the greatest kart racer of all time. You'll never be able to face me. No, I don't want to save again. Damn thing. Want to sign up for a kart race? It's 10 mags. It's the most exciting thing ever. It's a 2-man race to the finish line. You really should try. It's only 10 mags. Wow. It's not much of an explanation there, but you'll see what it is when I play. Ready? Go. Does this look thrilling? Because it's literally just mashing a button over and over again. So if you're playing this minigame, get into a comfortable position, because mashing, it's really painful. And if you manage to win, you win 20 mags for a 10 mag profit. Not impressed. See if he has anything different to say. Okay. Doesn't look like anything different. Alright, for this race we have the bald fuck from before and some football player. Looks like a bald fuck is keeping up a steady lead. Will the football fan be able to catch up? Oh no, he's a goner. He should have just listened to his mom and just got that fucking accounting job. But no. This isn't a boy's world anymore. This is a man's world. You know what they say about men? I don't know what they say about men. Whatever. He's alright. Why am I saving every time? I need to stop that. Wait, is there a guy up there? I still don't accept you. You don't know what it's like to live in garbage. Whatever, freak show. Ooh. Now we have a true opponent. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to mash like I never mashed before. So yeah, if you're a button masher and you love button mashing, this is a method of getting magazines. But considering it's a 10 mag profit, I mean, you could just fight shadowy figures. But if you love button mashing and you don't care about, like, optimization, you could just do this. Come back and face me. Oh, shit. We're gonna have to save for this one. Wait, I just saved again. Like I said, I should stop doing that. God damn it, whatever. Oh, shit. This guy's good. I'm gonna need to put it all the stops to beat him. Oh, now's not the time to get withdrawal. Come on. One tip I can give, don't bother mashing in the middle of this animation. It won't accept your inputs. Wow. You really are good. Oh. Fuck. Taking out everyone. You're the champ now. Oh, I didn't even realize it stops eventually. Well, so much for that whole profit thing. Sorry. You won. I've worked my whole life to be the best kart racer. Well, technically I was an accountant before all this. But that's not important. I'm lost now. 'Cause you're an asshole. Well, maybe I can teach you some of my kart skills. Hang out with me and my crew. Alright, but just remember, I will become stronger. I will surpass you, and I will beat you. I don't need friends, only opponents. Drama queen. Alright, I just gotta get ready to record and... What the hell? Ew, fly. Alright, now that's clear. Which party member are we covering again? Wait, his name's Fly? Oh, shit. Fly is a really good party member, if a little simple like some others. He has a shitload of agility, which lets him move first, even compared to some of our other speedy options. His high agility is especially handy for the two types of skills he comes with, Kart Slam and Puke. The best way I can describe Kart Slam is as a more consistent but less damaging version of Farty's Truck Slam, as Kart Slam targets all enemies and has a good chance of inflicting fallen, with each Kart Slam having a 70% chance. Now that I think about it, outside of Farty's final Truck Slam, his Truck Slams only have a 44% chance. That's kind of fucked. So yeah, if you like the idea of Farty's Truck Slam but hate how inconsistent it was, then you could take Fly for a spin. Oh, and before I forget, Fly's basic attack Drive-By can target all enemies for free. So that's honestly not a horrible option if you're hurting for items or whatever reason you have for using it. But Fly isn't a one-trick pony like Farty. No, no, no. He has one other skill at his disposal. Puke. This skill inflicts a single target with a multitude of different statuses at once. Blind, Scared, Rage, Paralysis, Stink, and Poison. Fly also has Super Puke, which has a much higher chance to inflict Blind and a slightly better chance to inflict Scared, but at the cost of a higher Rage and Stink chance, with a lower Paralysis chance. Fly's wiki page claims that it can inflict random status effects like Weird, but that's not how it works. At least not anymore. I actually ended up finding this ancient dust-covered Steam discussion page from Dingling that gave very bare-bones patch notes, specifically mentioning Fly as one of the few party members that got nerfed in the original version of the game. Considering what the wiki was saying compared with this, Puke was likely way more busted than it is now. Anyway, it could still be fairly handy as it can be spammed enough to consistently spread some really helpful status, but it can give an enemy Rage and Stink, which are beneficial to them. Another bit of misinformation is that people believe Puke to be able to pierce resistances and immunities. It does not. It works just like any other skill. Maybe the old version did that, but I wouldn't know. But yeah, with all that covered, what's Fly Manetti's Dude, I wasn't done talking. You came in too early. We can't try again. We already recorded this part. I know what you're fucking doing. Finding a new goddamn job. Get out. Wait, shit. How am I gonna display withdrawal now? So what's Fly Manetti's downsides? He suffers from withdrawal. He was another cheeky bastard that avoided this affliction in the original game, but with Definitive Edition he now suffers the consequences. Withdrawal makes his cart slams much less likely to hit his mark, which sucks if you already finished puking for the moment. And none of his cart slams can crit, so Joy isn't even that great of an option for him. The only attack of his that doesn't crit is his drive-by, which honestly isn't the worst option if you're using Joy, depending on what fight you're in, but you may as well use someone better. Overall, Fly is like a weird side grade to Farty that trades high, inconsistent damage for a more consistent option along with some easy to spread status. Just manage his withdrawals. You don't want him to drive around when suffering. For trivia, Fly Manetti's real name combined with his persona is potentially a reference to Frank Fly from Earthbound, the first boss you take on in that game. Not counting Starman, of course. This doesn't have a confirmed source from what I could tell, but considering Earthbound was a big inspiration for this game, it is not that far-fetched. But the more interesting tidbit we have is that Fly was originally planned to be a living human-sized fly, instead of the cosplaying dork we have in the final game. He even had a set of wings spreaded too. My guess for why Fly isn't an actual fly is just so it would be less work to sprite for the puke attack. Just a guess though, it could be for a lot of reasons. Who knows? Alright, now that we have our little fly guy here. God damn it, I just saved again. Oh, whatever, who cares? Alright, I already talked to you. I don't recommend going beyond this point. It leads to a bar, but only the strongest men belong there. Clint, I'm thinking of maybe putting someone else on the team, but I'm not sure why. Is there even a gang thing here? Oh no, there isn't. I'm gonna be stuck with him doing this. Well, oh well. Ugh. So yeah, Garbage Island has its own set of encounters you can find. Lunatic Fridge, for example. Wow, that was actually a lot more damage than I expected him to do with that. What the hell? I don't remember the fridges being this tanky. What the fuck? Do they really have that much health? $4,000? Oh, okay, that's why it had so much health. Okay. That's weird, but whatever. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, we already fought one of you. Ooh. Here we have Lunatic Box. It's a box. Do I have to say anything else? Uh-oh. My duck is angry. Nice. Starting to realize this is way less profitable than just farming. Well, okay, not way less, but just slightly less. No, already fought you. Ooh, fancy perfume. Shit. Already fought you too. Fuck off. There's more than just these two, I know that. Oh, fuck. Oh, here we go. The reason for that lunatic fridge being so high health is because there is a different variant that has 1000 health and no attacks. No, seriously. All I can do is think. Lol. Ooh, Desperado kick. Nice. Man. I know it's called Garbage Island for a reason, but this seems a little ridiculous. Jesus. Oh, hey, here we are. Lunatic trash. What the fuck? Why does he have so many skills? Let's see which one he uses. Okay. He has Trash Talk. He also has Dirt Kick, Smoke Bomb, Sweep, and Poison Mist. Why so many attacks, man? Damn. Already pissed that guy off. What are you doing? Bro does not think. Alright, cool. Ah, fuck. Wait, why am I fighting you? I don't need to fight you. Fuck off. Alright, we're almost to that. What are you doing? Tom Brightside Miller. Hey, listen, man. We could talk about this. You don't have to do anything crazy. Oh. Oh my god. I think the trajectory of my life has been altered after that. You know what? Just save over one of these. I already regret being in here. What? A customer? I haven't had a customer in years. I bought this bar from some city slicker. What a terrible investment. I've been living off of trash and seawater for quite some time. I want to leave, but I always get lost in all the trash. On top of that, I'm up to my eyeballs in porno mag debt. I suppose this is my lot in life. What? You'll pay all 2 magazines? Oh joy, I'm finally free of this debt. Now I only have 7 other people to pay off. My boy, I owe it all to you. Dude, take a shower. Your sweat is making you fucking reek. Ollie has an auto state of his own, just like Farty and it's depression. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush every time a party member has an auto state. It's usually just bad. And unlike Farty, who kinda sorta gets away with his depression without too much trouble, Ollie actually gets affected by it quite a bit. And since we're talking about downsides off the bat, Ollie has the honor of having the least amount of SP to... Wait. Ollie has TP? What the fuck? What? Huh? Huh? Huh. They gave him TP in Definitive Edition. Odd. Ollie is the only one to change like this in Definitive Edition. I'm not sure why, but alright. For a quick overview for the original version of Ollie, he used SP, and had the honor of having the least amount of SP out of everyone. How low was his SP? Well, let's do quick math. At level 1, Terry Hints has 80 total SP to play with. Ollie at his join level of 17, 79. This low SP basically made him able to use a few skills before demanding a reload in the form of a Soda or Nern patting him on the shoulder and telling him how he can turn his life around. But now Ollie is a TP character, and yeah, I don't know why he was reworked like this. The main change is that Ollie can't just spray and pray with his stronger skills immediately going into battle unless he has a beer or something. And he needs to wait for his TP to recharge, or down a lucrative T, if you really love using TP. His skill costs haven't even changed to compensate for being a TP character now. They took his blue bar and fucking dumped the orange paint bucket over it. Anyway, we've dwelled on this point for long enough. Let's talk about Ollie's skills. First off, his basic attack is triple tap. The main reason I'm bringing it up is because it actually has a use for Definitive Edition. In the original, it was just a shitty attack to use if Ollie was low on SP. It did like fucking nothing. In Definitive Edition, every time you use triple tap, it gives Ollie 15 TP for free while damaging an enemy. Which honestly is pretty nice. Granted, his skill costs are still rather high, so he may be stuck using a few triple taps at times if you don't have some lucrative Ts stocked. Speaking of skills, let's move on to some of them. All these attacking skills consist of 2 types of attacks, Dancing Serpent and Bullet Saw. Dancing Serpent and its upgrades target all enemies, do some really good damage, and can inflict his victims with Scared and Fallen. If you want to save on TP, or SP if you're playing the original game, and brought along Ollie so he can spread Scared and Fallen, just use Dancing Serpent. All the variants of this attack have the same chances of inflicting their statuses. The only difference is the cost and the damage. Bullet Saw is a simpler skill that targets a single enemy and has a high chance of bleed at 70%. It has only one upgraded variant called Bullet Guillotine that deals more damage and has a 90% chance to inflict bleed. Just a decent skill overall. Nothing too crazy about him. Speaking of status effects, Ollie also has some powder moves to fuck up the enemy. With the powders he has, Ollie can inflict Weird, Blind, and Sleep. The TP costs are honestly unreasonably high. Especially with Sleep Powder. Oh, fuck off. That's low-hanging fruit. But yeah, these powder moves aren't too unreasonable to use with the original Ollie. But with his TP, it can be hard to justify. And that's all of Ollie's skills. Why is it named that? Sister's Kiss is Ollie's ultimate move. It does high damage to one enemy, and if it connects, it will inflict an enemy with depression and crying, along with a decent chance to inflict scared. It's a good move, but the problem is that it has a high cost no matter what version of Ollie you're using. So if you want to consistently make use of his skill, you have to manage Ollie effectively, and probably sacrifice using some other skills to recharge TP. Overall, Ollie excels at crowd control and can do some good damage and inflict status. Just be prepared to either force him to chug some sodas like crazy, or to use triple tap a lot, depending on which version you're using. Either way, you're probably pairing him with Nerd anyway. For trivia, Ollie was originally going to be named Artie. Yeah. Ollie's move, Sister's Kiss, is actually a reference to Sister Abigail, which was the finishing move of Bray Wyatt. Huh. If you told me I would be mentioning Bray Wyatt twice in this playthrough, I wouldn't have believed you. Alright. If I remember right, this campfire here is slightly special in the fact that... Let me double check and make sure, actually. Fuck it, why not? Okay, yeah. This has all the standard campfire... this has all the standard camping effects. Like, all the things that can happen. Except, your party members cannot be kidnapped here. Which is very handy. So if you're really that desperate to not have your party members kidnapped from here, from, like, any of the things, you just, like, want a nice campfire to farm for maybe campfire conversations or something, this isn't a bad spot. Oh no, some of my magazines? Oh man. Dude, I'm just like Ollie now. I lost everything. Took the wife, the kids. You know, speaking of Ollie, let's use him for a bit. Why not? Who the hell am I gonna replace? Arby. Why not? Can you equip a shield? Don't optimize, dumbass. Just put this on real quick. He not... Oh, wait, no, I have it on geese. That's right. Oops. I mean, shit, I can just give you this, and then I can give Ollie this. Yeah, he's super cool, and not at all sweaty and weird. May as well put Brad's lucky feather back on. Alright, we got... Now, unfortunately, with us getting Ollie, we are now forced to fight this thing. Meet Georgie. He is yet another mutant. Technically optional, but if you go down here and get Ollie, then you have to fight him to get out of here. Yeah, just like any other of these guys. Sorry, I have to focus on my combos. He can potentially kill one of your party members. In Georgie's case here, he doesn't have Fatal Chomp. Instead, he just has Neck Break. Just like any other of these mutants, you can just potentially piss them off just so they can't use that move if you're that fearful. Or you could do like a number of things. Potentially use sleep. They're not immune to that. Alright, so he's doing a lot of licking this time. That's weird. The only trivia Georgie here has is some people have thought that he was part of the Hernandez family. Because, you know, you look at that face and you compare him to Farty and Shardy that we've met so far. And you think, oh yeah, he could have been a Hernandez. This has been confirmed to not be the case. Yeah, quick fireball 3. Yeah, as I said in the Ollie thing here, he just gets 50 TP every time he uses that damn thing. Crazy. You know what? Maybe his skills aren't as expensive as I thought they could be. Well, actually, they are still expensive. You can generate a decent amount of TP compared to most. You know what? He gun fist. Give me some peas. God, every time he moves, I'm just like horrified. I'm just prepared for someone to just die. No, why would I do that? I could just... Yeah, magnificent pose. There we go. Nice. I'll be honest, Georgie's probably one of the least threatening of these Joy Mutants. His likelihood of using Neck Break is honestly fairly low, even for death move standards. I said death like death. Oops. Eh, whatever. Alright, so I'm just gonna cut back to when we're out of this area here. Alright. Fuck. Well, I hope you enjoyed our little visit to Garbage Island, because, quite the place. Oh yeah, if you're not stinky, these NPCs will not talk to you. Wanna go back? Okay. Alright. Wonderful. Well, now that we finished Garbage Island, you know what? Let's just save there. Now that we finished Garbage Island, let me see here. did everything I wanted to do in that one spot, right? Let me think. Really? I'm trying to fucking think for a moment. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I should be fine. Is that TNT? Can we have some? I'll give you 100 bags. You have more than enough TNT. What do you say? So yeah, be careful giving TNT to these guys. Because here's what'll happen if you do that. Great. Bye. Hey, we got 100 mags. Surely they're being responsible with that TNT, right? Well... There we go, sorry. I just really wanted to get that glitch. Why did I jump on this? God damn it. They're gone. All gone. They tied everyone up, stuffed them in the dojo, and boom. Jesus Christ. That's horrifying. So yeah, if you give them TNT, they do this. Everyone's dead. And I mean everyone. Maybe some of them escaped. I wouldn't be surprised if Bob just, like, fucked off. But, this also includes Yazan, Jack, and the Dojo Buster, aka Tiger Man. They will not be recruitable if you sell your TNT before doing all of this. So, yeah. Kind of a sorry state. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and save. Fuck. There, you get to have 2 mystery jerkies. Mr. $500. Oh. I could fight this guy, or... So yeah, if you don't feel like fighting this enemy, you can just land on their neck. And get the Dismal Island map for free. You lose out on XP, however. If you already bought the map, then you can jump from above, kill Morty here. I may as well just say his name. You already know who it is. You can kill Morty here, and then you get some mags for free. However, you will lose out on some mags if you don't kill him normally. Also, we may as well show off his fight real quick. Reach for the prize. So yeah, as I said, this This is your method of getting the Dismal map, even after you give TNT to those guys. This is the main reason why he's here, I believe. I will let you know now. Be very careful of Morty. He's a very dangerous enemy. He also has a ludicrous amount of health. He has the most health out of all the mutants of the game. Even higher than mutants that had the previous record. Why is it so high? I don't know. It kind of just is. Oh. So, yeah, that's a good example of how blind doesn't really give a shit. Accuracy doesn't really matter for the death moves. Oh boy. That's... I don't think I want to continue this fight now. You know what? I'm gonna escape. Ooh. Oh shit. Well, at least I got to use Clint a little bit before that happened. Trust me, if you're not as Clint can be a... Sorry, I'm kind of just all frazzled. I was not... It's been a while since I actually got hit by a death move in this game. That's why I'm a little crazy. Fuck it, just give me the Dismal map. You can get a bunch of experience from him, just killing him normally. But, like, it's okay. I don't need that experience anyway. Well, we have an open team slot. Tiger Man. Hey, we got some denim jeans for you to wear. Don't ask where they came from. Don't worry about it. Just laugh the pain away. It's okay. Here, put on a greasy poncho. Yeah, there you go. And just like that, we replace Clint. It's not the same. I already miss him. That son of a bitch cost me 500 bags, but he was still pretty to look at. Damn it. Oh, fuck off. Well, this video was kind of a mess, but yeah, we finally get to see how dangerous those fucking things can be. Next time on Least of the Painful, we'll be going to a nice little neighborhood. See you guys then.